two stars colliding here. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Short throw down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Excellent field position here for the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Fighting off the defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. On the read. Pitch to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Powering through the defender. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
The Razorbacks have first and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks an open space.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. To throw, it's Duggar. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now they run the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the Razorbacks looking to use the out-tempo offense here. And now they'll run it on the draw. Jukes to get free. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Touchdown, Arkansas, as they put 6 more on the board. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Bringing it out. It's Gibson. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. Breaking free at midfield. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
So it's Arkansas in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal.
Let's go.
Trying to run it. It's Gibson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Arkansas offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Getting set. Here's second down. Or it's snapped to the back. Fighting him off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Razorbacks getting set on first and 10. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Runs through the defender. They'll bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He'll pitch it. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
To throw, it's Duggar. Dumps it down to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. A solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Razorbacks line up with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB keeper all the way. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal upcoming. For the receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. To the air. It's Duggar. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. Grant behind the line. It's Jefferson. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, they would go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. It's caught. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. The play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Longhorns are in the red zone. And they'll run it with the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
Looking to throw it on first down. There's contact on the throw. Touchdown, Texas. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone? What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Dropping back, it's Duggar. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The Razorbacks come to the line in a hurry-up. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Razorbacks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. He finds some space. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Razorbacks will have first and 10 here. The running back on a direct snap. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now second and 11. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Off the RPO, clock to the right. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield. It's Duggar. The ball is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the one, hits the left side. Picks up a short gain, but is scoring with the defense flying to the football. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game is so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. The Razorbacks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. With sure hands. It's Gibson. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's another striking this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open. And the
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve it. Scanning the field. It's Duggar. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
well, the quarterback throws this ball.
Tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Look out, room to run here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He keeps it on a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Dropping back, it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game. Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Tight Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking for a gap. It's buried. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. This might be for the ball game. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And now the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.